So here's basically the grand reveal of the 83 ATC 250R flat tracker. You can tell it is kind of low lighting, but looks quite a bit better than it used to. Plastics are still god awful. Still have to fill the front forks and put grips on, which I have. And this camera's not doing the frame any justice. Got the flat black everywhere with all the red that's bright and shiny. Color combination I wanted. This is pretty much it. I still need to tie this down too correctly. I was gonna wait till after I did the forks. But yeah, this pretty much is it. If I could show a little bit of the color, I'm gonna break the plastics off. That might help show stuff a little. But some light on there. And it still looks like a weird color. But this thing just looks a lot better than it used to, which I'm extremely happy about. Still need to mess with that center bar pad a little bit too, I guess. But yeah, I also still need to do a little bit with this because I don't like how close that is there. So it'll be sucking in hot air, which obviously is not good for an air-cooled engine or any engine really. But I already had it out and did some test runs. Seems to run pretty good. Could tune it just a little bit more. I still need to get my rear brakes hooked up or the pedal put on. It's still my homemade one. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Doing some work on the 350. Nothing crazy there. And next to go under the knife is finally going to be the 81 spare parts build. I did have the exhaust on, did have it running. I was just currently trying to get throttle hooked up. I did have a cable for an 81, and laying around I had a Yamaha throttle. Downside is it only does it's already at half throttle when it's all the way back. So I don't have half throttle and full, which I'd kind of like to be able to change that a little bit. I still need a kill switch. I still have the clutch levers coming. Do have a chain, it's just not on it. I need to get the rear end set where it needs to be. Probably bring it all the way forward so I can put the chain on. And then run it back. And that bolt is loose. So I know I had everything in. I need to double check all my stuff there because I don't think anything's really all that tight yet. But like I said, I'm going to finish up the few little things on that one. Then I'll be on this. But currently I'm messing with that and my lawnmower. So if I need to build another lawn, I'd like to have that thing going for trail cams and whatnot. And yeah, it's just kind of priorities. Racing's kind of put off for now. So I got a little more time to tinker on that. But for the most part, this is the reveal of it. Unless I have anything crazy happen, I don't plan on making any other real videos about this. Unless I need to have a how-to or something. But yeah, for the most part, that one is done. I guess now you'll pretty much see it in backgrounds of stuff. Primarily when I'm messing with this. Because this can sit outside, however, that one will not. But, yeah. I actually would like to get some riding videos with the 350 soon, too. Obviously, had it out this weekend. Luckily, I wasn't trying to do any videos because, well, it clearly didn't want to run perfectly, which is why it's back in. But, yeah. Not a whole lot more really to come for now. Really not sure what I'm going to do other than videos and updates on this, which I guess will be fairly similar to the build of that one. But now I actually know what I'm doing somewhat. And yeah, it's really about it. Just kind of wanted to show the whole thing off. There's a bunch of little touches that I kind of did, like with my red back here and black and red combination there. There's going to be red grips on the handlebars, which I'm not sure how crazy I'm going to be about that yet, but they're going to go on because that's what I have, and I'm not going to buy a second set. So, yeah, that's the reveal of it. Like I said, I have a few more little things to do, but nothing, in my opinion, really worth videoing because I'm not going to be able to put the pedal on and be like, oh, now the brakes work, or oh, grips are on, or oh, that's front suspension. So yeah, I kind of tried to do some little details, like the Honda over there is painted and the sides of the engine. I'm kind of curious to see how that paint will hold up. It's just cheap grill paint. And the swing arm I actually took to nothing and then painted correctly, primed it and everything. So, a pretty good combination of seeing how paint versus, what do you want to call it? Powder coat. Obviously, powder should do much better, but yeah, this will be a fun one. Maybe after a few races, I'll kind of say how it did over the season, because it's done okay in the past, you could say. But hopefully I can get a lot more races in this year, and it'd be nice to see a first. We just got to see what this thing can do, and the rider needs to learn how to ride still, but it'll get there. That's going to be it.